What is the purpose of your visit? What is the purpose of your visit? Are you coming here to work?
Well,
Are you a tourist?
yes, no,
So you're not a tourist.
no, I'm a travel courier.
How long will you be staying?
For 2 weeks, until the 29th.
Have you anything to declare?
Sorry?
Have you anything to declare? You are in the green channel. If you have something to declare, you should be in the red channel. So you have nothing to declare.
Well,
Have you anything to declare? 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 Have you anything to declare?
Why is Drottningholm Palace called Sweden's Versailles? Well, because it's like Versailles in France.
What is the Vasa Museum?
It's a museum where you can see the Vasa.
What's the Vasa?
It's a ship. It sank in 1628 while it was making its first voyage. Now you can visit it.
Yesterday, when we visited the great church, you pronounced it Storkerken.
Yes.
Is that the correct pronunciation?
Yes, I think so. Why is Drottningholm Palace called Sweden's Versailles?
How long will you be staying?
What is the Vasa Museum?
Have you anything to declare?
Is that the correct pronunciation?
What is the purpose of your visit? 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 What is the purpose of your visit?
What is the purpose of your visit? Actually, that's a very interesting question.
Swamp. Earth. Dream. Island. Volcano. Volcanic eruption. Space. Earmuffs. Scarf. Wrap. Dreaming. Customs officer. Meteor. Planet. Satellite. Old. Oh. This old house. Old MacDonald. You. Yeah. Julie.
Do you love me?
Come on, come on, come on, let's go. Night, night, Saturday night. We've got tonight.
All right. All right. It will be all right. Have, has, got. Got. I got the music in me. You got the power.
Have, has got to, gotta. You gotta stop. Dollar, dollars. Buck, bucks. $10 equals $10. Pound, pounds. Quid. 10 quid equals £10.
Criticise. Knock. Don't knock it.
Friend, buddy, pal. Hello, buddy. Go away. Beat it. Beat it.
Have a good time. Have a ball. Let's have a ball.
Flat 422 Shakespeare Avenue, London, N19AD. March the 18th, 1993. Dear John, I'm sorry but I can't go on. It's taken some time to discover that we're not right for each other. It's so wrong. Our love is gone. I've wanted to tell you for so long. I don't want to break your heart, but I think we should part. You must be strong. Our love has gone. You won't feel so bad when some time has gone by. Love, Matilda, P.S. don't cry.
75 Memorial Drive, London N360Y. Thank you for your letter. Goodbye.
Ursula and Gudrun Brangwen sat one morning in the window bay of their father's house in Beldover, working and talking. Ursula was stitching a piece of brightly coloured embroidery, and Gudrun was drawing upon a board, which she held on her knee.
They were mostly silent.
Talking as their thoughts strayed through their minds.
Ursula,
Said Gudrun.
don't you really want to get married?
Ursula laid her embroidery in her lap and looked up. Her face was calm and considerate.
I don't know.
She replied.
It depends how you mean.
Gudrun was slightly taken aback. She watched her sister for some moments.
Well,
She said, ironically.
it usually means one thing. But don't you think anyhow you'd be
She darkened slightly.
in a better position than you are in now?
A shadow came over Ursula's face.
I might,
She said.
but I'm not sure.
Again Gudrun paused, slightly irritated. She wanted to be quite definite.
You don't think one needs the experience of having been married?
She asked.
Do you think it need be an experience?
Replied Ursula.
Bound to be in some way or other.
Said Gudrun coolly.
Possibly undesirable, but bound to be an experience of some sort. Not really.
Said Ursula.
More likely to be the end of experience.
Gudrun sat very still to attend to this.
Of course,
She said.
there's that to consider.
This brought the conversation to a close. Gudrun, almost angrily, took up her rubber and began to rub out part of her drawing. Ursula stitched absorbedly.
You wouldn't consider a good offer?
Asked Gudrun.
I think I've rejected several.
Said Ursula.
No, Edgar, you're wrong. Sylvester Stallone did not write Rocky, and he did not direct it either.
I know he didn't direct it, Martha, but I'm sure he wrote it.
I don't think so, Edgar.
Martha, I remember it perfectly. Rocky, written by and starring Sylvester Stallone.
How about Rocky 2?
Rocky 2? He starred in it, he wrote it, and he directed it as well.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Rocky 2. Written by, directed by, and starring Sylvester Stallone.
I don't think you're right, Edgar.
Do you mind if I join you?
Pardon me?
Is it all right if I sit here?
Oh, yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Oh, thank you.
You don't know anything about Sylvester Stallone's films, do you?
No, I'm sorry, I don't. I'm afraid I don't really like his films.
Have you seen a lot of them?
No, just one or two. I saw one while I was in the States, actually.
Which one?
Oh, I'm not sure. Rambo Part 26 or Rocky 77.
Oh.
I can't remember. But I remember that I didn't like it very much.
Too violent.
Yes.
I agree with you. Edgar likes his films, but I think that there's too much violence in them. Oh, I'm Martha Colby, and this is my husband, Edgar. Nice to meet you.
Anna.
Oh.
Anna Walker.
Anna Walker. You're the courier with the British group, right?
Yes, that's right.
We were talking to some of your group last night while we were having dinner. They think you're marvelous.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, well, that's very nice to hear.
Young plantation. Lumberjack. Chainsaw. Felling a tree. Stump. Seedling. A stack of logs. Forest. English. A book on film history. Banister. American. Candlestick. Strand of pearls.
Now I hope everyone can make sentences with the conjunctions on the blackboard.
I was in hospital when you explained the conjunctions.
I don't know how to use the words either. Some people were always absent, so that the teacher often repeated the old lessons.
Because few people really want to be good students.
I often didn't know what was English while I was sitting there.
I thought I could graduate after they made sentences.
Is that true?
Blackboard. Professor. Students. Pen. Swivel chair. Podium. Lecture notes. Student desk. Raising his hand.
You know the film Star Wars?
Yes.
Who directed it?
George Lucas.
Are you sure? I think it was John Carpenter.
No, I'm sure it was George Lucas.
This book says it was Steven Spielberg. Listen. Star Wars, US 1977, 121 minutes, Technicolor. Directed by Steven Spielberg.
Well, the book's wrong. And you're wrong. It was definitely George Lucas.
Are you sure?
Yes. George Lucas directed it.
Oh. Star Wars. Star of Midnight. A Star is Born. That's a good film.
I've seen it. I didn't think that it was very good.
A Star is Born, US 1954, 181 minutes, Technicolor. Written and directed by George Cukor.
What?
Written and directed by George Cukor.
The book's wrong again. George Cukor directed it, but I'm sure that he didn't write it. I think that Moss Hart wrote it.
Are you sure?
Yes. Yes, I'm positive.
This book's not very useful, is it?
No, not very.
Stumble. Rollerblade. Sprinkler. Jogger. Baby. Bib. Rattle. Pacifier.
Do you think that marriage is a good thing?
Oh, it's hard to say.
Oh, come on. Either it is or it isn't.
Oh, it isn't as easy as that.
But things are either good or bad. Those are the alternatives.
You see everything in black and white. Some things are neither good nor bad. They're sometimes good and they're sometimes bad.
So you think that marriage is both a good thing and a bad thing?
Exactly.
Coffee?
Sorry?
Would you like some coffee?
Oh, yes. Yes, please. No, thank you. I don't know. Yes, please.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Black or white?
Oh,
come on. Black or white? Which would you prefer?
Oh, I don't know. Either. I don't mind.
Okay, black.
Fine. No.
Right. White.
Yes. No.
Well, those are the two alternatives, black or white. You can't have grey coffee.
True.
So, black or white? Or both?
Neither. Could I have tea.
Tea. Fine. With milk or with lemon?
I don't know.
Harp. Planter. Castle. Window seat. Cream. Cathedral. Reclining chair. Specimen. Window seat. Knick-knack.
You know that film Star Wars?
Oh, no, not again. Yes, I know that film Star Wars.
The book said the director was Steven Spielberg.
Yes.
And you said the director was George Lucas.
Yes.
Well, if Steven Spielberg didn't direct it, perhaps he wrote it.
No, he didn't. Steven Spielberg didn't direct it, and he didn't write it either.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Oh, yes. You're right. I was thinking of E.T.
What?
E.T., the extraterrestrial. Written and directed by Steven Spielberg.
Really?
Yes. He wrote it, and he directed it as well.
Fascinating.
Hippopotamus. Footbridge. Seal. Zoo. Penguins. Crane. Frog.
The conjunctions to show time.
The telephone rang while I was having a bath. When the telephone rang, I was having a bath.
I learnt to drive before I got married. I learned to drive after I got married.
We've lived in this house since we got married. I worked as a teacher from 1981 till I got married. I worked as a teacher from 1981 until I got married.
The passive voice.
A Star is Born was written by Moss Hart. It was directed by George Cukor. Star Wars was written and directed by George Lucas.